Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Citations to the hopeful lit. This pushing truth, cultivating cause on earth, and truth and sincerity. And this is out in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And this teaching in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Alright, link into this, sit down about this, wicked holiday that's coming up. It's coming up on Sunday. I think it's on Sunday, so-called Christmas. And then you got these Negro, Latinos, and natives, which y'all the true Israelites. Y'all still don't consider or really don't look into the day, about this so-called holiday called Christmas. It's made up holiday called Christmas, like how it started, what was the origin of it, how it originated, and how it came about. Y'all just go by what the so-called white man tell you. Yes, the Lord's born on Christmas. It's a day to celebrate his birthday and all that shit. But that's not true, If these hard-headed Negro, Latinos, and natives just did their research and know where it go back to, they'll know that it's a false holiday made up, and it goes back to, and the holiday really goes, the term Christmas is a holiday. The holiday goes back to Nimrod, and the tree, the tree, they cut had Christmas trees decorated, they go back to Nimrod. So let me read this part of it. Nimrod, king of Shinar, was according to the book of Genesis and the books of Chronicles, the son of Cush, the great grandson of Noah, was born on December 25th and can be traced back to Genesis. Nimrod was the founder of the great false religions system that began in ancient Babylon that has always opposed the truths of God, of Yahweh. So it's time we face facts. The word is deceived it, just as Yahweh prophesied it would be in Revelation 12:9. So that's where the origin is started from, man. It started from this guy named Nimrod, king of Shinar. He was a Cushite. He wasn't he didn't go back to he go to one of the grandsons of Noah, but he don't go to the line of Isaac and Jacob. He don't go on that line. They on another line, which is the Heathens, bloodline. That's on the Heathen side. They don't believe in the Most High and all that. They do all that. Nimrod, he did that sun worship. He worshipped the sun and all that. So that's what it originally started. And let's see. Slovakia. I'll read this part right here. Nimrod started a great organized worldly hypothesis from God that has dominated this world until now. Nimrod married his own mother, whose name was Semiramis. After Nimrod's death, his so-called mother wife, Semiramis, propagated the evil doctrine of the survival of Nimrod as a spirit being. She claimed a full-grown evergreen tree sprung overnight from a dead tree stump, which symbolized the springing forth unto new life of the dead Nimrod. On each anniversary of his death, she claimed Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree, leave gifts upon it. December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. This is the real origin of the Christmas tree. The Plain Truth About Christmas by David J. Stewart. So, I say, man, that's witchcraft. You know what? He married his mama. You don't supposed to do that. That's wicked. You know, and his mama, I said it's witchcraft try to do something, trying to summon the dead with a tree. In a way. And then that was about, and that what to go back to is witchcraft. Basically, it's wicked. And these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, who are the Israelites, y'all, it's not y'all custom, and y'all falling into those wicked ways of the heathen, and it's not the way to go. But let me go to no, that's not the one I want. Yeah, let me go to this article on why. It goes all the way to the top. Why is Christmas Day on 25th? Why is Christmas Day on the 25th December? So I'm gonna read the part I want to get to. It's the first recorded day of Christmas being celebrated on December 25th was in 336 during the time of Roman Emperor Constantine. He was the first Christian Roman emperor. So Constantine, he was he was an Israelite. He was the first Christian Roman emperor. He was the one to come about, starting the church, for I think he probably knew that the Israelites that was under Roman persecution, to get the understanding of the word, But I read somewhere like, I think he converted it to Christianity, because he gave in, because he didn't want to see the persecution of his brethren. So but he didn't declare that was the day of the Lord being born. But this who declared it. I'll read right here. A few years later, Pope Julius I officially declared the birth of Jesus. Ignorant called Jesus. His name Yahushua will be celebrated on the 25th of December. So that's who declared it. The Pope. So it wasn't Constantine. Constantine came up with he started a church, a Christian church, but he converted to Christianity because he gave into the Roman way of they wanted him to teach the word. I say because they ain't like how he was teaching the word to the to the Israelites that was under Roman persecution. Persecution, you could say. So that's why he gave in and converted, because he didn't want to see no persecution of his brethren, fellow Christians. But that's how that's really how that Christmas stuff came about, and how originally it started from Nimrod. And the Romans, they took the customs up and followed it, and they pushed it out there more. The Romans, which are the Edomite, so-called white people. And let me go to the part before I get into the scriptures. Well, before I go down to that part, let me just go down to it to save it. Let's see, yeah. Let me go to I'm gonna start off. I'm going to about the this holiday in it, but don't learn the way of the heathen. In Jeremiah 10:1, hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh shall speak unto you, O house of Israel. Jeremiah 10:2, thus said the Lord Yahweh shall learn not the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Dismay goes back to amaze. So the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, you Israelites, y'all don't supposed to be amazed at what the other nations do. What they go about. What they celebrate. That y'all just can't go along with. Y'all gotta understand what it means. But like I say, don't 2/3 of our people really don't consider. They just go with the flow. They go with they been taught for a long time. They don't even think twice or really have don't want to really get understand about how the date became December 25th. About the Lord being born on December 25th. How the date came about. How the holiday came about. Why we gotta get a tree and decorate it. All that, they don't consider. They don't do no research. It's 2000, about to be 2017. You still got these J's still celebrating a holiday. It ain't got nothing to do with them. And this shit is stupid as hell to be doing it, and it's wicked. And go to Jeremiah 10:3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cut of a tree out of a forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. So that's what these heathens do, man. Edomites and so forth. They cut down these trees, they sell it, and then from there, go to Jeremiah 10:4. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. So, and then they bring it to their house, or they might have it out in the street, in the mall, whatever. And they fasten it with a little put like a little pothole fastener, whatever it's called, and they tighten it up, and they decorate it with ornaments, different ornaments and shit like that. And wicked as hell, folks standing around singing songs around the damn tree. I'm like, man, that shit wicked as fuck. That's idolatry, It's wicked. You're not supposed to be doing that, especially like I said, so-called Negroes like Tanzanians, natives. Israelites, y'all don't supposed to be getting into that, but y'all don't consider. Y'all just go with what the other nations doing, not knowing that it's something that y'all don't supposed to really be doing. And the Lord gonna judge. Lord gonna put judgment down on these Negroes, Latinos, and natives still celebrating their day and not considering that it's a wicked holiday. It has nothing to do with the Lord. It had nothing to do with your power. It had nothing to do with Yahweh Shem Shai. So, let me go back to that article. And so it says right here. So when was Yahweh Shai was born? Ignorant called Jesus. There's a strong, and it really reads, there's a strong practical reason why Yahweh Shai, ignorant called Jesus, might not be born in the winter, but in the spring or the autumn. It can get very cold in the winter. It's unlikely the shepherds would have been. It's unlikely that the shepherds would have been keeping sheep out on the hills, as those hills can get quite a lot of snow sometimes. So, if I read on, yes, so right there tells you how could the Lord be born in winter when the shepherds couldn't watch their flock. At that time, they couldn't watch their flock in the winter time. It would be too hard, and I got scripture that backs that up. But let me go to well, no, I ain't gonna go to that. But let me go to see. Well, I just want to hit that point. We're gonna go to the scripture that backs this up, and it tells you that it pinpoints the Lord wasn't born in the winter time, cause just off this, that's all what I just read. All right. So, this is Luke. Let me see. Let me go to. I'm gonna start Luke 2:6. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. Luke 2:7. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Luke 2:8. And they were in the same country, shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. So, right there, I read in the article, like I said, it'll be too hard for the shepherds to watch their flock in the wintertime, and especially at nighttime. It'll be too cold. So that tells you right there, it had to be in the springtime when it wasn't cold. It had to be like warm or humid. So that right there debunks that the Lord was not born in the winter. So I just want to get into that, and I hope this was edifying. And again, I give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Just pushing his truth comes to earth in truth and sincerity. And to the apostles, and it's like in his teaching in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and to the apostles and elders and the Sisiakim, endure to the end. Shalom.